Let's learn cultural difference in Korea. Number 1. Why Korean doesn't say open, thanks or sorry in routine life? Not always, and it doesn't mean never say sorry or thanks, but pretty often you can see Koreans skip to say thanks or sorry. That is not very strange thing in Korea. So why Korean do this? Number 1, you should to understand this one, you should learn Korean history. That is sad story, but elder generation, maybe some of you already knows and some others not. 19th century until 19th century, Korea has not big trouble. Like we had a war, other country attack Korea a lot, but Korea normally we don't attack other country in history. Almost never we attack other countries. But like Japan or China or Mongols or other Western country, try to come in our history. So pretty we are victimized in our history, and 20th century is worst. It was terrible history in Korea, and darkness, like really the most darkest time in our history. So like Japan occupied Korea and invaded Korea, and also middle of the 20th century we had a Korean War. So many Koreans are died. It wasn't that long ago. So still older generation, they have like in their life, they for a long time they have a tough time. So they lost the breath of mind, like they lost time to think about sorry things and thanks things, because survival was so important than small tiny things. So if it is not life or death matter, then Koreans each other, they just skip to say sorry and thanks, because like war made that happen. So those peoples lost their, I can say, kind of lost their time to keep their manners. It doesn't mean they want to be rude, but they just so focused, they were so busy to do their jobs. So like small tiny things, it's not small tiny things, but also not important things. Sometimes I can step on your foot, I can hit your shoulder, but not on purpose. So by chance, somehow I hit your shoulder because there are so many people and so many, I'm so busy and I was rushy, and then by mistake, if I made a mistake, it's okay things. We don't really, maybe you are busy, and I understand, you go your work, go, don't care about me. That is very I can say we are a little open-minded about others' mistake. If I say in only positive way, Koreans are a little generous about others' mistake in this case. So they believe most other peoples will understand me, and they will be like forgive me. They will forgive me. Other will forgive me even I don't say sorry. And if I say sorry, and then they say, why you say it? It's okay. You can go it. You don't need to think about it. Like I'm not that sensitive person. You can go. Like don't need to say it. That mind the Korean have. So that's why sometimes, it's okay, don't need to say. Like, it's like saying sorry or thanks every time is sometimes bothering us. Like too many. Like, are you sure? Like this much? You really want to say sorry about this much? No, I'm not that small-minded person. So go away. It's okay. Like that mind the Korean has. So that's why we skip thanks or sorry a lot. Of course, because we don't say this, it makes other people misunderstand. Like recently, some foreigners who learned every time you have to say sorry or thanks to others, they believe and they learn like that. And when they came to Korea, they feel shocked. Why Korean don't say thanks, sorry? Like they made a mistake. But younger generation, and now we have time to care others more than before because we are not in the war, we are not in a like darkness time. So now we care other more and more. So it's getting better. It was better in the past before we have that hard time. But still not everyone, not everyone cannot do that. Like some not bad people, some people's a little less care, a little rude people still do it. And then when we show it, yes, sometimes we also upset. Some younger generation want to fight with them. But generally we feel pitiful to them. Like, oh, maybe they had a hard time in their life. Maybe they are not, like they are very sensitive. Like without that aggressive action or that like careless action, maybe they couldn't endure their tough life. Something like that. We just try to understand them like that way. So don't be too sensitive. Some Koreans are pushing your bag on the bus or like hit your shoulder like on purpose, like want to really attack you. At that time you should be angry, but like just they want to go quickly. They want to they want to do something, then you just let them go. It's okay because you are generous. You're generous than them. You feel pitiful about them, and then like forget them. It's not racist. It's not some deep meaning. Like they just want to focus on their action. And those people are a little bit let it go. So, and they are Koreans generally are always busy fast. And four, sometimes the meaning thanks and sorry are much heavier than other country. So small thing, as I say before, small thing always you don't need to say. So actually, like even I don't say thanks to my mom's much in my life. And because we believe each other, I'm thankful to you. And my mom's always loved me. So it's not real. If the relationship is very deep, sometimes we don't need to talk. But of course, sometimes we want to hear it. So that's why like my mom never say thanks to me or never say sorry to me like that. So Korean also want to change this recently. So like more show your emotion, like more show your feeling. That is more Korean's trend now. So I can say we become a little getting more and more westernized, but still we are a little bit hide our emotions sometimes.